BBC Radio Cornwall.
Julie Scantlebury and James Churchfield.
Did you hear that thing in the news about Charrette? Sort of exotic continental cabbage derivative.
Cabbage?
And lightly braised charrette, or possibly something you tie your hair back with.
Yes.
I like to have 2 silver charrettes either side to keep my hair back from my face.
All of it works.
Yeah,
But it's none of those,
in
is
Call
it?
My Bluff world, it would work brilliantly. But actually, it's a public meeting or hands-on workshop that brings people together with members of the community, the idea to create a design and a plan for a specific area. The particular area up for discussion is Liskeard Cattle Market, one of only 2 projects in England to have been successful in a bid to government for support to hold one of these charrettes. Our reporter Karen Stewart went along to the town to find out more.
If you know Liskeard, you'll know the cattle market is right in the heart of the town centre. It had its final sale last December, and since then there's been several discussions on what to do with the land. At the moment it's broken up into areas. In the main it's a car park. On one side you'll find the old remnants of the cattle market buildings and livestock pens, and on the other there's some workshop spaces. But what do people living in the area want to see happen in the once focal point of the town?
Julian Smith, Liskeard Town Councillor for Liskeard North. I've heard impractical ideas, I've heard practical ideas. Again, this process should draw out the really practical ideas, the ones that will bring most benefits to Liskeard, economic benefits, benefits to attract people into the town, particularly tourists, give the town a focus.
My name is Lorna Shrubsole. I think it's an excellent meeting, and I'm really, really thrilled with the number of people that have come here this morning representing our community. And Liskeard has got a great community, and if we involve people, we will get a great load of ideas and thoughts to feed into this process. I think this is a very inspirational time to think about a big space in the middle of our town and how we can use that most effectively for our community and for going forward with keeping Liskeard as vibrant and vital as we possibly can.
Local Cornwall councillor for the area, Sally Hawking, says regeneration of the cattle market is vital for Liskeard.
It's the size of 3 football pitches. It's slap bang in the middle of our town. It is now with one side as empty buildings that were once where the cattle market happened. So it's really important we get this right. We've got conversations that we've had before about the sorts of things we want to happen there, but this is about taking this forward now to the next stage and building something which, as far as possible, future-proofs Liskeard.
Charles Campion is from JTP, the people behind the Charrette design programme. He says by working with the local community, they become an important part of the design process.
Yeah, every project's unique, and that's part of the process, is understanding that uniqueness. We talk about the DNA of a place, and through talking with the community and working together and going on walkabouts and hands-on planning groups, that we can actually draw out that uniqueness. Timing's important, but also it's important to not rush, to get things right and make sure that what happens is aspirational but also viable. The cattle market site has only recently finished its operation, so now's the time to really take this on. And I'm really delighted that we've been asked to work with the local community. I think we've had a really good turnout. It shows a lot of enthusiasm to get things right here, and I think this is the right process for Liskeard, because it's a way of bringing in a lot of different voices, different age groups, different backgrounds, and channeling that to create the vision and create the sort of place in the future, hopefully, that's right for Liskeard and right for the community.
And that Charrette, as it's called, a 5-day planning event for Liskeard, where they want your input, starts at the Liskerrit Centre on Friday, March the 8th at 1:45. It's a big site, Liskeard Market.
It is.
I used to bunk off school and go to the pony sales there.
Did you?
Yes.
Didn't buy one, did you? Didn't come home with that from
No,
Mummy and
just
Daddy?
to go to see the ponies.
That thing, though, charrette, it sounds like something that Hyacinth Bouquet would hold as well,
Yes,
doesn't it?
yes.
We're having a charrette.
We're having a soiree next week in a charrette, if you would care to pop round for some canapes and voluvans.
20 to 8 on BBC Radio Cornwall. We are talking gigs this morning. One of our